Hello, my name is Sia, and I want you to feel you can show up on the dance floor as you are and still belong. I'm doing that through hosting this podcast series, and you are part of making it happen. Well, hello.
Hello, thank you so much for having me today.
Of course, I'm glad you were the only volunteer who was answering in my Instagram story and suggesting yourself to be guest.
You came up to me and you were like, but I need people. And I was like, okay, of course, sure,
Amazing.
Let's do it.
Cool, that's a good attitude.
Definitely, of course.
Yeah, I know it from before, but I'll still be going through the same questions. What do you want people to know about you as a dancer?
Well, first of all, my name is Sean Bischofberger, and what do I want people to know? Very good question, to be honest. I think I normally take care of the people. That's always first for me. That means I want them to feel comfortable. And also, what people should know about me is that I'm always changing shirts, t-shirts, outfits. I really take care of hygiene, and I want to make sure that a follower, because I'm a leader mainly, always feels comfortable around me.
That's a good answer. Would you like to add anything about you in Herräng?
Well, sure.
Specifically.
I mean, I'm here since, technically speaking, I started in the belly. So when I was 0.
Yeah.
So that means 22 years now. Practically, I'm 21, so I've been here for 21 years in a row. Never missed a single year. Mm-hmm. Although I didn't started dancing until I was roughly 11, 12-ish. And I started dancing actually in Gäddede at the Gäddede Dance Festival. And Chester Whitmore got me into dancing there because I didn't want to listen to my parents, I thought dancing, let's not do that. But then he was there, and then he totally brought me into dancing.
Nice, that's a nice story. Where is that, the camp that you mentioned?
Gäddede is up very far north in Sweden. So it was very cold, and we were dancing actually on the frozen lake.
Oh,
and as well outside. Cool. And I remember my first day when Chester dragged me into dancing, I as well was basically directly in the show at the same day.
But you were 11?
Yes.
Good start.
Definitely.
Well, it's the same idea as you starting in the belly and then you started at 11. Also very sharp learning curve.
Definitely, indeed.
Or like experience curve. Nice. Okay, then there comes a big question. Why do you dance?
Why do I dance? To be frank, my father dances since a very long time and is very involved. He's one of the organizers of Herräng Dance Camp. Of course that helps, but I didn't start dancing, as I said, until I was 11, 12-ish with Chester. And my mother dances, and my parents split when I was very young, and my stepfather dances as well in the hop. So the whole family dances. Huh? But
it was still Chester who brought you into dancing.
Yes, and I was like, no, I don't want to dance. Come here and dance. No, I don't want to. Yes, stand over here and dance. No, I don't want to. Stand over here and dance. I was like, okay. And then first day, it was like 4 or 5 hours with him and 3 other ladies, or I should say girls at the time, and little me. Yeah. And then, I was dancing with them. I had a lot of fun. Same evening, I was standing in front of a crowd, 120, 130 people, and having a lot of fun. And actually, I landed in the newspaper my first time ever
in that
for dancing. Town. Yeah, in the little town. So that was actually, it was Milieu Magazine that posted about it, like a big picture. And so I frankly really enjoyed it.
Is that a big reason why you are still dancing? That very big experience for the first time?
I would say it's mainly friendships. It's beautiful friends I've gotten here in Herräng. I knew, of course, them all before I was even dancing, or most of them. But of course, dancing really brought me closer to them. So I really enjoyed to talk with them, to dance with them, have fun. And I just stayed. It brought me joy. That's why I stayed as well.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense if you're friends with people who come here every year to stay connected even more. You kind of it's logical to be dancing as well.
Oh, definitely. So yeah, that's what got me here and brought me here.
Cool. Do you dance outside of Herräng much?
I don't dance much outside of Herräng. I do sometimes occasionally dance. I mean, I was with a good friend of mine, Jonah Simon, actually in Belfast, for example, so I danced there. I mean, I danced in the Netherlands, of course, when I was there, or when I'm outside, for example, in Croatia.
More like traveling.
More traveling,
maybe
dancing.
some events.
Yes, especially as well because I do have knee problems since I'm 15. So, of course, that was always a hurdle for me. 15, 16, I am still nowadays. But I always enjoy it. And in Switzerland, I do dance. And I'm trying to dance more.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a very cool app, the so-called Swing Calendar.
I think I know who has started that.
Well, I think I know him too. But so actually, the Swing Calendar helps me a lot while I'm traveling to find the places I'm going to go and dance.
Cool. I use that too. What a coincidence.
Definitely.
I think mostly some countries are more active on that. So I see a lot of events from Sweden and I guess Switzerland as well.
Switzerland, yes, definitely. And I, of course, dance at Easter Hop. Easter Hop is, by the way, a very cool festival. If you have never been to Switzerland, it's definitely worth trying and testing this and go there once.
I've never been to the festival. I'm very curious. At some point, hopefully I can come.
Definitely.
I'm glad we could discuss that as well. Next question is closer to what I am working with when I'm not dancing, but what I'm still thinking of when I am dancing. So tell me one dance-related memory you have where lighting played a role.
Of course, lighting plays a role in a way of the lighting can make things a lot cozier. For example, if you have the beautiful library up here in Herräng in the Folkets and you're dancing there, I mean, the lighting is always very cozy, so you feel like very easy, you know, like you enjoy it, you forget yourself, but if the lighting is bright and brill, I mean, it's perfect for dance courses, you know, during the day,
true.
But I wouldn't want it in the evening.
Yeah. Do you have any specific memory where you remember that it was lighting that made it the way it was?
I do have a couple of memories. One, of course, was basically Easter Hop in Zurich. And the lighting was it was very warm light, very elegant, a lot of lights. It was perfect for dancing and just to have a nice, enjoyable evening. But that was also several years back ago, once in Herräng, there was once very bright light shining on the Dansbanen. And I'm not sure how this actually happened. So for me personally, it was less of a pleasure because it was bright and whatever. And I mean, it's perfect for a schoolroom, you know, but
exactly.
But not for enjoying a nice evening.
And I'm not one of the people who dances in Herräng until the sun is up, but I know people are doing that. So I guess if you're here at least like one of the first weeks and dance until 5-6 a.m., then the sunlight might be already coming in. But then it doesn't give the same annoying feeling.
That's a warm feeling, you know. The sunlight mainly is relatively warm. I mean, of course I dance sometimes until 6 in the morning, but mainly I am dancing until 2 o'clock because normally I'm here for a couple of more weeks than just one. Unfortunately, this year I don't manage it, but you know, to survive like 4 weeks.
Exactly.
I'm normally going home at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes at 1 o'clock. And then I will be back dancing, you know, taking classes at 10 in the morning or whatever.
Exactly. I'm the same. 2 or 3. 2 is my comfortable kind of. 1:30, even better. And then it's still not bright.
Indeed.
And maybe at some point I'll get to experience this other side of...
Well, yesterday actually the sun was kind of already there, or the sunlight at 2:30ish when I went home.
Yeah. It's still very early in July.
Yes, but the moon was shining bright as well. So that was very lovely.
Nice experience. Next question.
Yes, please.
What is it that you specifically bring to the dance floor?
Well, it's very tricky because, like, of course I can dance, But of course, I'm not as skillful as Vilma or Victor or whoever. I would say it's joy. I bring joy with me. I bring friendship with me. I would say that for me, the most imperative thing is to have a good time on the dance floor with your friends, have a good time with friends, enjoy it, enjoy the good music, have fun, and yeah, that's pretty much it, I would say.
So more of this light, friendly attitude.
Yes,
I guess that's
definitely.
And we only danced once in Croatia.
Oh, definitely. That was a lot of fun.
And that was some time ago. So
Indeed.
I don't remember. But now after the recording, we are sitting here and we will record a dance.
Oh,
So that
definitely.
we can
Yes,
refresh
please.
the
To
memory.
refresh the memories.
Yes. Okay. Next question
Yes, please.
is from the previous guest.
Okay.
And I recorded an episode with him here yesterday, very spontaneously. I asked him, and then in 10 minutes we're sitting and recording. Love that. I think it was also the only way of doing that, he and Herräng. So the question is...
What are the things that can be improved in Lindy Hop? Things where you're like, this feels a bit off and it could be better.
Well, I would say it's mainly a thing for the beginner, which I'm telling right now. Most of the more experienced people know it, and of the older people, but I'm dancing since I was very little, I would say. And one thing I noticed is that people should bring more t-shirts with them. That's a general thing I think people could improve, because on the social dance floor or as well in the classes, you always want to have a fresh shirt. Of course, after 1 hour, it can get sweaty. I know it. I've been there at this point. I normally say I need 3 t-shirts for each of my classes. And
Wow.
I need 1 shirt in the evening, minimum, and an additional one as backup. So I need 5 closing pieces, so 2 shirts and 3 t-shirts a day.
Interesting.
And I would say that, and using deodorant. I know we're doing a lot of sports. I completely understand it, but as well, we're getting sweaty. I notice it on myself. I need some deodorant after 1 hour. I think that's the one thing we can improve. But I think other than that, it's pretty amazing community, and I love all the people.
Nice. Thank you for bringing it back up, but also very key points that maybe not many people are mentioning.
Yes, and not willing to talk, because
True.
you don't want to talk about that. But it is very imperative that you are thinking about those kinds of things and what makes it pleasant for a dancing partner.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're all different. We just need to know how our bodies are working.
Oh, definitely. That's for sure. And one more thing, just as a tiny tip.
Yeah.
If you use like mosquito spray, don't hesitate to use it in Herräng, because I know a lot of people are like, no, but it's not like a perfume. Yes, but the mosquito will eat you up otherwise, so use it. Don't hesitate. It's the one perfume in Herräng which is universally universally used.
Yeah, and mostly I think it's mosquitoes who feel it, not so many people, right?
Indeed.
Depends, I guess.
Definitely.
That's a good little addition. And next, you will ask a question to the next guest, and I'll be writing it down directly.
I like the previous question a lot. So probably my question to the next guest is, what fascinates you about dancing? Not just what brought you in there, but what is your fascination with it? And why do you want to continue it? I mean, joy? Is it purpose of life? Is it what is it?
Kind of resonates back to my first question, but more about fascination. What is it that fascinates them?
Yes, indeed.
Nice. And as we were talking for 15 minutes, you already have been waving at a lot of people passing by.
Indeed. I mean, it
part of your
comes
life.
off after being here for 21 years alive and 22 years, one additional year on board, So
Exactly. You're not very visible the first year, but the other 21 years, I guess, yes.
Yes, definitely.
Cool. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed
you.
it. And I'm looking forward for our dance.
Yes.
After Croatia, I think it was in Šibenik or Split, somewhere we had our dance.
Somewhere there in between. Yeah.
Somewhere there in between, indeed.
Oh, no, yeah, outside of the sailing boat.
Yes, oh yeah, definitely. It was on the sailing yacht. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Keep enjoying the festival.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you for listening in. I do think it matters that we are bringing up different perspectives on social dancing and jazz in general. This is my way of making it more of an inclusive space where you and me feel like we belong. See you dancing.